Welcome back to the Witcher numero trois.
Trois.
Time to get our dick wet with unicorn blood. No, with it's not. The sentence I was going for is time to get our dick wet with Yennefer on the unicorn blood.
Yeah.
With like a comma before blood, like you know how like rappers say like blood. That then my
Do they?
my brain it just got all mixed up.
Yep.
You just still scrolling through my Twitter?
I'm just going through.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I tweet a lot.
You do tweet a lot.
I don't
I'm
have
back to like the start of the month. I don't think.
I don't have much going on, so I tweet a lot.
Yeah.
I do a lot of like when I get drunk, I do a lot of tweeting because I don't text people when I'm drunk because I know what I'm like when I'm drunk, so I just tweet. So there's a lot of like tweets that like are quite.
You do use like the fire and 100 and the 100 emoji.
But that was when it started. It was like I was like doing it ironically, and then eventually
it's just
it's just something that I do, and I'm like, I don't know.
Drake
If I like that.
IRL definitely embodies the rap game.
Oh my god,
Embodies-
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Stay on
okay,
that.
I'll
So
leave.
I was running and I was like stopped because there was someone had in their window.
Yeah, there's like
Can you
a-
just explain the
There's
picture?
like a Drake face air freshener.
Yeah.
I guess is the best way
I
to
was
describe it.
I was floored. I was like, I want that in my life. It's Drake's head as an air freshener.
Yeah,
Hanging in
definitely
their car.
embodies the rap game.
Yeah, get it embodies because there's no body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite
That's a
clever
good one.
actually. It's a good joke.
Yep.
Classic David. 10 out of 10. 100
Any young
emoji.
people slang I use is so post-ironic, it's become earnest again. There we go.
Exactly. That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. Like it's good
Yep.
to the point now, right? Like I'll say like fam, and I don't know if I'm kidding anymore.
And then you start talking about bus floors,
how
how weird they are.
Explain.
Bus floors.
Bus floors.
Like floors of buses, they're like weird and gross and sparkly.
Oh, that was like.
Do you want
I
to know
was-
why
was
like
real-
bus floors and bus seats have like all the patterns on them?
Tell me after I explain what happened in that tweet.
Sure.
I was coming back from a date and I was fucking hammered.
I'm pretty sure I saw the tweet and I was like, David's drunk.
I was real drunk.
Because
And
first of all, you're on a bus. David
one.
drives
and
everywhere.
or I get an Uber because I have money.
Yeah.
But I got a bus because it was like the quickest way to get home.
You're like, sure.
I was fucking out of it. And like it was like a great date and I had like a good time, but we like drank too much. And I was like, I'm just gonna go
Nice.
home because whatever is I'm gonna go home and like lie down. Which basically never happens. So explain to me what the patterns and the sparkles and whatnot on the buses.
So the reason they're there
Yeah.
is that it hides stains.
Oh.
Think about how gross that is for a
Oh,
second. Let that just
right.
sink in. It hides
so many-
stains. There's so many patterns and things
Oh,
that you
that
don't
makes sense.
notice, just like a stain.
That makes sense.
So shout out to bus seats.
I'm
you
way less
filthy
surprised by
fucks.
that than I should be. I
Yeah.
just feel like I know how filthy.
I've seen this video. There's this video of a guy, like a bus driver, and he's got like a spatula, I guess. And he goes up to a seat, he starts hitting the seat, and the seat just turns brown.
No.
Dust just comes out and just, oh. I'm gonna find the video actually.
I'm not sure I ever want to see that, but I shouldn't have started this
bus
quest.
seat.
This is a really hard quest. I should not have started this. That's
Bus
fine.
seat hit with hammer.
That's really stressful to think
Do
about.
you want to see it?
Yeah.
Do you want to see this?
Well,
I don't
hang
think
on.
I'll have
You gotta
video.
bring it in front of the game so I can see it. I gotta kind of do the two things.
You ready for the hammer?
Oh no. Oh, that's awful.
It's a lot of dust.
You know what? I'm not surprised.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Keeps going.
Yeah, there's a lot, dude. It's just billowing out.
No, that's no good. That's no good at all. What is it called?
What?
The video.
I think it's just if you Google bus seat hit with hammer, it's like
Look
the
at that
first one.
that's-
Honestly, there are so many videos of people hitting bus seats. With
I mean, I'll be
hammers.
honest, like,
they're all fucking disgusting.
but I'll be honest, like, it's public transport. Like, what do you?
oh yeah, there have
think?
been so many butts
I mean,
on those
so many tushes on those cushions.
my favorite
Really? No,
sort of-
no, tushes on those cushions. Nothing. You're not gonna give me anything for that.
no my favorite
Tushes on those cushions.
oh there's the zappy as I was saying
Tushes on. You nothing.
Yep.
All right.
This was a good joke, David. My favorite sort of
it's rude.
saying as of late has been, so you know, like the classic phrase bumming around, right?
No. So I'm being
Well-
spiteful. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So you just,
You didn't
you're just
like
bumming
my joke,
around,
I'm being
you know.
spiteful,
So you're
yeah.
just chilling out.
People
if you
still say
you
that.
think about it in the context of you are just bumming things with your bum,
Yeah.
you're just placing your bum on things.
Yep.
So bumming around,
Yep.
you're just sitting around, just not doing much, just putting your bum on things.
And you realized this recently?
Yeah. But like bumming around to
Were
me
you
was always
never-
supposed to been like it's
Were-
just hanging out. I never realized it's like you just bum things.
Were you never 10? Did you never like think? What
I never
happened?
used the phrase bumming around when I was 10.
Okay, that's
It's like a
important.
new thing for me.
Really?
I'm
'Cause
new
I've
to
always
the-
known that.
I'm
'cause
new
an
to the
adult.
bumming around
I'm a
scene.
grown up.
No, it's because
who
you
was a kid.
It's because you're British.
That is a very
That's
valid
why you
point.
know.
That is a very good point. Also, I'm Australian, but I see what you're saying.
You're gonna die in this fight. Just point
Oh,
it out.
almost. I mean, yeah, it's really hard. You know what I would appreciate from you once in a while?
What?
Some fucking support. All you
You
ever
can
do
do,
is sit there
David.
and you just whinge that I'm. You
Go,
know what?
David.
Little more.
Swing that sword.
Little more genuine would be nice. is
Get
what I'm-
that Quen. Heal that health.
How dare you?
Don't die.
This is actually really hard. I don't know if
Is
you
that
understand.
Yennefer?
No, it's the yeah, yes,
Okay, so
obviously.
It's Triss then.
Have you?
It's the other one.
I'm upset by how little you pay attention to what's going on.
No, I know it's.
But at the
Yennefer.
same time, I really
No,
don't
she's really
care.
not doing much at all.
She's stopping the storm from
She's
killing
just like,
me.
"Phew."
You missed the context of this fight. She's keeping me alive a little bit.
I mean, not really.
She's not really helping.
By definition, at the moment, she's
to be
not
honest, the
keeping you
foglets
alive.
are murdering me real bad.
The fog what?
Foglets.
Foglets.
I know it sounds like another word that's
Sounds really
rude.
bad.
Have I told you about the Donald Glover skit? I don't know if I can talk about this on an episode. Here, it's
Why?
right now. He does a joke about it's the N word, but it ends with glet instead of er.
What?
And
Niglet.
niglet. Yeah, and like
You could say it. It's not
Niglet,
because it's
and
not
like-
the actual word.
and like
No, I know what you mean,
and
yeah.
like he and there's
It's a good one.
he has a joke about that in one of his sets, and he has a joke in a later set where it's like he was doing like a set in like Iceland or I can't think where it was. They had like a lot of like deaf people for some reason, so they had like a sign up. And she was like, do you have any words in your set that are like made up or unusual that I'm gonna have to like improvise? And he was like, ugh, niglet, and she immediately like mimes the. I'll show you. So it's you describe it to people. So it's what is it? It's
What?
in sign language they already have a thing for niglet. And he's like,
What?
And he's like,
So you just stroke the bridge of your nose and point
and
at
point
someone.
down. And he's like, I've been walking down the street and people have seen me do that, and they're like, he hates his own people. Because that's apparently the sign language already had a word for niglet, which is crazy to me.
What?
But like,
Sign language is weird.
yeah,
dude.
man. I mean, they got it covered, dude. They got like it all. They got
Actually,
like,
the.
do you know the sign language for cunt?
Oh no, tell me.
I don't know what I was actually asking.
I mean, I guess show me.
No, I genuinely don't.
There's
know.
like a weird thing with that. I think I've talked about this, but like the deaf community is like really what's the word? Obnoxious.
That does not surprise me.
Where like
Well, it's
they-
it's like the original. They're like the original memers.
what?
Well, like they've got that same kind of attitude where it's like an in-group, out-group thing.
Yeah, where like they're like against like giving kids cochlear implants
What
because
the fuck?
they're like, oh, the kid, that being deaf isn't a disability; it's a treasure. And you're like, it's literally by definition a
By-
disability.
You know what? I get where they're coming from, but like,
And like a lot of deaf
grow the fuck up.
parents, if their child was deaf, they were like, "No, we're not gonna."
Are you kidding? That's the same. You know what? That's the same like attitude that like old white people have when they're like, kids these days have it too easy. We used to do like 20-hour work days at the farm. It's like,
Yeah.
why would you want your kids to do that? That sounds an awful way to live.
But it's like interesting if you think about why, because the deaf community that's a thing, but blind people it's not.
Well,
And there's a
because
really
being
big
blind
reason why.
sucks.
No, being deaf sucks, but
Both are bad.
if you think about
Oh,
like,
explain. Yeah, tell me.
so if you think about it, being deaf, you're still able to socialize with most people. You just can't see.
Oh.
But being deaf, you develop a completely different language.
You mean blind?
being deaf? You have a completely different language.
Sure.
Because you have sign
Oh,
language.
sure. You mean
So
blind. You
No,
mean deaf.
When
I know the
so you-
difference.
You can't. Literally, you cannot sign language if you are blind.
I'll be honest, my brain was
So,
like,
so
my-
you're deaf.
Yeah.
It's almost like they have their own little like community because they speak each other's language literally.
Yeah, sure.
So it's this weird thing where they've kind of like segregated themselves,
It makes sense. I mean, it
Yeah.
just seems like
and it's a weird thing where like a lot of deaf people are like, oh, not like, you know, being like comfortable with your disabilities is good, but they take it to the next level.
Where it's like they form.
They're like, you know, they have like levels of deafness. Like someone who's like legally deaf, so like
You talking
not
like
actually,
medical levels or like just they've invented them?
like medical levels. So like,
That
you
makes
know,
sense though. Yeah, but the medical levels are like blindness.
yeah, but they're like, oh, you're not actually deaf.
Ooh,
Like that kind of thing.
shit. That's like
It's
that's
like
like
you can't sit with us because you can still understand people when they talk to you.
no racism intended, but all of the Asian Australians that I've known, that's for them is the same thing. Where like they'll go to like where their parents are from or where their grandparents are from, like China or like wherever, and the people will be like, "Well, you're not really this thing.
You're not really
because from
Asian."
Australia,
Yeah.
whatever." Man,
I think that's.
How about we all
actually, no, I
just-
think that is a pretty big thing. In the
how about we
Asian
all just
community.
accept that everyone's alright and you should just try and love the people around you.
But fuck deaf people.
Fuck them. Get rid of them.
It's alright because they can't hear this.
They can't fucking hear this episode.
and we don't subtitle this.
Please don't close caption this if you're listening. We'll see you guys next time. We love you, deaf people. Well,
I'm so sorry.
we feel indifferent toward
We love
everyone.
you, deaf people.
Ah,
They'll never know.
we don't feel anything for anyone. We'll see you guys next time in The Witcher 3 with Yennefer. Hopefully, unicorn sex. Fingers crossed.
Are you gonna blue ball me like this, man?